What if I were to tell you there's a simple beverage you can prepare right in your own kitchen that could help you experience the kind of strong, lasting erections you enjoyed in your younger years, all without relying on pills, prescriptions, or worrying about side effects? Imagine just combining a few natural ingredients in a glass and feeling your circulation improve in as little as 20 minutes. For many gentlemen over the age of 60, this isn't just wishful thinking. It's a reality they've rediscovered. I'm Dr. Anya Sharma, and I specialize in urology and men's health. For over 30 years, I've been helping men like you reclaim their vitality, their self-assurance, and their physical performance. I've cared for countless individuals, from veterans to professional athletes, and I've personally witnessed how the right natural approach can bring back what you might have thought was lost forever. And this might come as a surprise, but the most effective solution I've found for men in their 60s and beyond isn't something you'll find at the pharmacy. It begins with a common, deep red root vegetable that you've probably passed by countless times in the produce section. When you combine it with just the right partners from your own kitchen, it can unlock a level of circulation and energy you haven't felt in many years. Today, I'm going to share 5 powerful recipes featuring beetroot, each one designed with a specific goal in mind. One for a rapid boost in performance, another for when you need convenience, one to enhance your stamina, one to safeguard your heart, and one to maintain high energy levels throughout the day. Please stay with me, because in just a few moments, I'll guide you through each recipe step by step, so you can select the one that best suits your lifestyle and start experiencing results almost right away. This could very well be the positive change you've been hoping for. Before we dive in, if you haven't already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so you never miss another health tip designed to keep you feeling strong, confident, and performing at your absolute best. And after you've listened, please type 1 in the comments if you're eager to try one of these beetroot recipes, or 0 if you'd like me to create a different formula specifically for you. Okay, let's begin with the first and fastest formula, the beetroot, ginger, and watermelon performance enhancer. This is your go-to beverage when you're looking for powerful, noticeable results on the very same evening, working in harmony with your body's natural rhythms to maximize circulation precisely when you need it most. Number 1, beetroot, ginger, and watermelon performance boost. As a man enters his 60s or beyond, he often notices that his body doesn't respond quite as readily as it once did. You might still experience the desire, but the physical response takes longer to occur, feels less intense, or doesn't happen at all. I've seen this countless times in my practice, and I've also witnessed the spark return to a man's eyes when he realizes there's a way to address this naturally, safely, and without relying on pills. That's why I always start with this particular formula. It's my most trusted, fastest-acting recipe, the one I've shared with numerous patients who wanted to see results tonight, not weeks from now. This blend begins with fresh beetroot, peeled and chopped, as the skin can sometimes cause digestive issues. Beetroot is your powerhouse ingredient, packed with nitrates that your body converts into nitric oxide, the molecule that relaxes your blood vessels and allows blood to flow more freely. When blood flow improves, so does your ability to achieve and maintain a strong erection. Next, I add about an inch of fresh ginger root. Ginger not only adds a pleasant warmth to the flavor, but it also actively reduces inflammation in your blood vessels, helping them stay open and flexible, which means blood can move smoothly to every part of your body. Then comes the watermelon. You might think of it as simply a sweet summer treat, but it's one of nature's richest sources of citrulline, an amino acid that your body converts into arginine, which then becomes nitric oxide through a secondary pathway. This means you're tackling the issue from 2 different angles simultaneously, beetroot's nitrates and watermelon's citrulline. The result is a faster, stronger, and longer-lasting effect than you'd get from using either ingredient alone. I then stir in about 4 ounces of pure pomegranate juice. Make sure there's no added sugar, just the real thing, because pomegranate contains antioxidants that not only protect your nitric oxide from breaking down prematurely but can also increase its production by as much as 50%. Finally, I add just a pinch of cayenne pepper. This might sound a bit unusual, but the capsaicin in cayenne triggers an immediate widening of your blood vessels, giving you a quick boost that you can actually feel. The way you consume this beverage is also important. I advise my patients to juice the beetroot, ginger, and watermelon together. Then, stir in the pomegranate juice and cayenne pepper. Serve it over ice and drink it slowly, allowing each sip to linger in your mouth for about 10 to 15 seconds. This gives the natural bacteria in your mouth time to begin converting the nitrates before they even reach your stomach. About 30 minutes after you finish, eat one small square of dark chocolate with at least 70% cacao. This will help preserve the nitric oxide you've just created and give you a subtle lift in your mood and confidence. Drink this about 2 to 3 hours before intimacy, and you'll be amazed at how your body responds. I've had men call me the very next day to tell me they hadn't felt that kind of strength in years. And while this is my fastest acting formula, it's not the only one. The next recipe is tailored for the man who's always on the go, who wants the same powerful results but with even greater convenience. Number 2. Beetroot powder plus ginger and pomegranate quick mix. Not every man has the time or energy to wash, peel, and juice fresh vegetables. I understand that many of my patients lead busy lives, even in retirement, or they simply don't have the patience for extensive kitchen preparation. That's why I created this quick mix formula, because achieving powerful results shouldn't depend on whether or not you own a juicer. This is the ideal option for those days when you're looking for the same surge in circulation and vitality, but need it in a form you can prepare in just a few minutes. The foundation of this blend is high-quality, organic beetroot powder. Please don't confuse this with the cheap, diluted versions you might find in discount bins. Look for pure, additive-free powder from a reputable brand. Just 1 teaspoon of this powder can contain the nitrate content of an entire beetroot, making it incredibly efficient. When my patients switch to beetroot powder, they often notice that it has just as strong an effect as the fresh juice, and sometimes even faster, because there's no pulp or fiber to slow down digestion. To this, I add freshly grated ginger or ginger juice. As in the first recipe, ginger's role is to improve your circulation by reducing inflammation and keeping your blood vessels flexible. But here, because the powder dissolves so quickly, the ginger's effect is almost immediate. You'll feel a gentle warmth spreading through your body as the blood begins to flow more freely. Then comes watermelon juice or, if it's not in season, a teaspoon of pure L-citrulline powder. Either option works wonderfully to activate that secondary nitric oxide pathway through arginine, creating a double dose of vasodilation. I've had men tell me that on days when they used both beetroot nitrates and watermelon citrulline, the results weren't just stronger, they lasted well into the next morning. Pomegranate juice is next, and I'll be honest, I never skip it. Its antioxidants not only protect nitric oxide from breaking down but also seem to give the entire system a noticeable boost. Men who've added pomegranate to their daily regimen often tell me their energy feels more consistent, their mood is lighter, and their erections are more reliable. And finally, just a pinch of cayenne pepper. This is the spark that instantly awakens your blood vessels. To prepare this drink, simply add all the ingredients to about 12 ounces of cold, filtered water. Stir well and let it sit for about 5 minutes to allow the powder to fully dissolve. Then, sip it slowly. I always encourage my patients to take their time with it. Rushing won't make it work any faster, and the more it mixes with your saliva, the better the nitrate conversion will be. It's perfect for mornings when you want all-day readiness. Or you can take it 2 to 3 hours before intimacy for that same reliable boost. And while this is the most convenient way to get the benefits of beetroot, some men are looking for more than just convenience. They want endurance, the kind that allows them to keep going long after most others would stop. That's where the next recipe comes in. Number 3, beetroot plus spinach and blueberry endurance blend. There's a difference between a quick spark and a steady flame. A quick spark is great for the moment, but if you're the kind of man who wants his energy, stamina, and performance to last, not just for one encounter but throughout an entire evening, this is the blend I recommend. I've shared it with men who told me they wanted to feel in control, to have the confidence of knowing their body would keep up no matter how long the night lasted. This recipe isn't just about instant results. It's about sustained power. We start, as always, with fresh beetroot, peeled and chopped for easy juicing. The nitrates here will kickstart your nitric oxide production, opening up your blood vessels so you can deliver more oxygen and nutrients where they're needed. But then I add fresh spinach. People often don't realize it, but spinach is also high in nitrates, which means you're doubling down right from the start. It's like stacking 2 powerful engines together. You get more horsepower, and it lasts longer. Next come blueberries, and I can't emphasize enough how important they are in this blend. Blueberries are packed with antioxidants that protect nitric oxide from breaking down prematurely. They're also anti-inflammatory, helping to keep your arteries relaxed and responsive. Patients who've added blueberries to their beetroot routine often tell me they feel a difference not just in the bedroom but in their overall energy throughout the day. Of course, I also bring watermelon back into the mix. The citrulline it contains gives you that secondary nitric oxide pathway, which means that while the beetroot and spinach are opening your blood vessels quickly, the watermelon is helping to keep them open for hours afterward. This is one of the key reasons men find that this drink gives them staying power. It's like having a backup system, keeping the blood flow strong even when the initial surge begins to fade. Finally, a teaspoon of raw honey is stirred in at the end. This isn't just for taste. Honey provides a slow, steady release of natural sugars, giving your muscles the fuel they need without a crash. It's the difference between burning brightly for a few minutes and burning steadily for hours. To prepare it, juice the beetroot, spinach, watermelon, and blueberries together. Stir in the honey until it's fully dissolved. Then pour it over ice. Drink it slowly, savoring the flavor, and know that with every sip, you're building a foundation of endurance that will serve you well beyond tonight. Men who try this often tell me they're surprised, not just by the results in the bedroom, but by how alive they feel afterward, how much energy they still have to enjoy the rest of their evening. But endurance is only part of the picture. Some men come to me because they want more than just performance. They want to protect their heart, lower their blood pressure, and know that the same drink keeping them strong in the bedroom is also adding years to their life. That's why the next formula might be the most important of them all. Number 4. Beetroot powder plus cranberry and turmeric heart support. When I sit across from a man in my office and he tells me he's worried about his heart, I know we're talking about more than just cholesterol numbers or blood pressure readings. We're talking about his life, his ability to be there for his spouse, to walk his granddaughter down the aisle, to enjoy the little things without fear that his heart might fail him. That's why I created this formula. It's not just about performance in the bedroom. It's about protecting the very engine that keeps you alive. Beetroot powder forms the foundation. Once again, the concentrated nitrates don't just help with erections. They improve overall circulation, reducing the strain on your heart by allowing blood to flow more freely. For a man over 60, this can mean fewer episodes of fatigue, fewer dizzy spells, and a renewed sense of stamina for daily life. When circulation improves, your heart doesn't have to work as hard, and every beat is more efficient. To that, I add unsweetened cranberry juice. This is one of the most underestimated heart health drinks you can find. The antioxidants in cranberry juice help reduce plaque buildup in your arteries, almost like gently cleaning out the pipes in your home's plumbing. Cleaner arteries means smoother blood flow, which benefits everything from brain function to sexual performance. My patients who drink cranberry juice regularly often tell me they feel lighter, as if their body isn't working against itself anymore. Then comes turmeric, one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatories on earth. Chronic inflammation is like a slow burn inside your blood vessels. It makes them stiff, narrow, and prone to blockages. Turmeric helps cool that burn, keeping your arteries flexible and responsive. But turmeric alone isn't enough. Your body needs help to absorb it fully. That's why I always add just a pinch of black pepper. This tiny addition can increase turmeric absorption by up to 2,000%, ensuring you get every bit of its healing potential. To prepare this drink, I tell my patients to mix beetroot powder, cranberry juice, turmeric, and black pepper into 12 ounces of cold, filtered water. Stir it until it's fully combined. Then sip it slowly. I recommend drinking it in the morning on an empty stomach every day for 21 days, followed by a 7-day break before repeating. This cycle keeps your body sensitive to the benefits without building tolerance. Men who stick to this routine often report more stable blood pressure, improved energy, and even a warmer, healthier complexion from the improved circulation. And while this formula is all about the heart, it still delivers noticeable benefits where you want them most. But for some men, the goal isn't just to protect the heart or boost performance for a single night. It's to wake up every day with steady energy, sharp focus, and the quiet confidence that they're ready for whatever life throws at them. That's exactly what the final recipe is designed to do. Number 5. Beetroot plus banana and flax seed morning vitality smoothie. There's something powerful about starting your day with the right fuel. I've always told my patients that the first thing you put into your body each morning sets the tone for the hours ahead. Too many men skip breakfast or grab something processed and sugary, not realizing they're robbing themselves of the steady energy and clear focus they need to truly feel alive. That's why I love this smoothie. It's not just breakfast. It's a full-body wake-up call that primes your circulation, sharpens your mind, and lays the groundwork for vitality all day long. It begins with fresh beetroot, peeled and chopped before going into the blender. Even in smoothie form, beetroot's nitrates work their magic, boosting nitric oxide and opening your blood vessels. This isn't about a quick surge like an energy drink. It's about creating a healthy, lasting environment for blood flow so that every organ, from your brain to your muscles, gets the oxygen it needs. My patients often tell me that when they start their mornings with beetroot, they feel more alert without the jitters of coffee. Next comes a ripe banana. Beyond its natural sweetness, banana delivers potassium, a mineral that helps balance blood pressure and keeps your heart rhythm steady. Paired with beetroot, it supports both short-term performance and long-term cardiovascular health. The banana also gives the smoothie a creamy texture, making it a pleasure to drink. I add Greek yogurt for protein. Protein isn't just for building muscle. It also helps stabilize blood sugar so your energy stays level. For men over 60, getting enough protein in the morning can make the difference between feeling sluggish by mid-morning and feeling strong right through lunch. Then I add almond milk, which keeps the smoothie light and dairy-free while providing vitamin E for artery health. Flax seeds are the quiet powerhouse in this blend. Rich in omega-3 fatty acids, they help keep your blood vessels flexible and reduce inflammation. I've had patients tell me that after adding flax seeds to their daily routine, their joints feel looser and their energy lasts longer into the evening. Finally, a sprinkle of cinnamon not only enhances flavor but helps regulate blood sugar, which can be especially important for men watching their metabolic health. To prepare it, blend the beetroot, banana, Greek yogurt, almond milk, flax seeds, and cinnamon until completely smooth. Drink it cold and unhurried, letting it set the pace for a steady, productive day. This smoothie is more than just a meal. It's an investment in the way you feel, look, and perform at any age. And while this is the perfect daily habit to keep you in top form, it's even more powerful when combined with the other beetroot recipes we've discussed. Because when you bring them together, you're not just boosting performance for one night. You're building a body that's ready for passion, energy, and health every single day. Now, let me leave you with a closing thought that ties it all together. Conclusion. When I think about these 5 beetroot recipes, I see more than just ingredients in a glass. I see men rediscovering themselves. I see the confidence in their eyes, the renewed strength in their handshake, and the quiet pride of knowing their body is still capable of passion and vitality. Whether you choose the quick mix, the endurance blend, the heart support, or the morning smoothie, each one is a step toward taking control of your health. I've watched these simple habits transform lives, and they can do the same for you. Start today, and let your best years still be ahead of you.